and I want to have a discussion about it. What drove you to that? What was your point? What are you trying to do with the message you're sending?
Well, it was really just my subconscious. It was a feeling I had, you know, like people were taught how to think, we're taught how to feel. We don't know how to think for ourselves. We don't know how to feel for ourselves. People say feel free, but they don't really want us to feel free. And I felt a freedom in, first of all, just doing something that everybody tells you not to do. Like, you can't do it for this reason, you can't do this for that reason. So, and you know, I'm not coming up here to justify anything. It's, you know, you can't tell me nothing. I made the song, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't tell me what I'm, you know, supposed to do. And also, it's like the idea of icons and representations. You know, I don't subscribe to icons. You take like the Nazi symbol. If you go to India, it's all over the place, but it doesn't represent that. It represents something different. So for me to wear that hat means I want to make America great in my own way.
So,
yeah.
so were you wearing the hat specifically to show support for Donald Trump?
Or was it a bigger statement about free thought?
What I mean, I'm an artist, right? So to ask an artist, there's infinite reasons. There's infinite reasons to the why an artist does something. An artist doesn't need suggestions. An artist needs paintbrush and a canvas. So this opened up a conversation. I'm probably gonna do the least good explanation of why. I'm just connected with the universe, period. You know, I'm just, and that's gonna come off whack. Don't try to wacko-jacko me for saying that, because that's what the media is trying to do. They're attacking me with these smoke screens that I'm not gonna fall for. Like, I see you got Daz Dillinger on here. So they put a media takeout that said the Crips have a hit on Kanye West, right? And I said, wow, this is really like the Malcolm X movie. They're really gonna send some black people to kill me. And then when I read it, it said the Crips are gonna beat Kanye up when they see him. And I was like, oh, that's so dope. They love me. That's like my brother. Your brother beat you up. Like, man, you getting out of line, bro. You tripping. I'm gonna beat you up. I was like, oh, man, that's love, man. Daz loved me, and I love Daz. And
so you're not taking that seriously?
That's how you took it when you saw the video of Daz saying...
Oh, you could live through an ass whooping. You ain't gonna live through, you know, what I think that they're probably the idea is to beat sense into me. But, you know, when you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust Jews, slavery is blacks. So prison is something that unites us as one race, blacks and whites being one race. That we're the human race. We're human beings and stuff. And eventually, you know.
Can I go back to something you just said? Because I don't want to let it pass. You said that slavery was around for 400 years. At a point, it becomes a choice?
Yeah, right now we're choosing to be enslaved. We're like, okay, so Ebro, I FaceTime on, and I'm there with Candace, right? And Ebro starts bringing up his version of facts, right? And Candace has facts. She's researched, right? Candace Owens has facts. She's researched. And then Candace just pulls out her Jedi lightsaber and just, you know, chops Ebro's head off with facts. Then Ebro FaceTimes me the next day, and he's talking about the scoop and poop. He wants to talk about music now. I said, yo, you gonna have Candace on your show? He's like, nah, I'm not. She's mean. So you're gonna stifle her voice, Ebro. You're choosing to enslave people's minds. You're choosing to not let the truth be free.
Can I give you my translation of what happened last week and tell me if it's right?
Okay.
The way I see it, you don't necessarily endorse, embrace the views of Donald Trump. You're not taking that seriously?
That's how you took it when you saw the video of Daz saying...
Oh, you could live through an ass whooping. You ain't gonna live through, you know, what I think that they're probably the idea is to beat sense into me. But, listen. When you hear about slavery for 400 years, that sounds like a choice. Like, You was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's...
The thing is, people don't understand what he's saying. People say that and they're offended. He's not being offensive. He's literally black. According to what was going on in the USA, if Kanye was living in the South, he could have been born into slavery. I mean, slavery is still going on around the world. Everything is a different version of slavery. And what he's saying is everything is a choice. Everything is a choice. Nobody can take your soul. Nobody can take your spirit. You have a choice to think in a mindset of slavery, or a mindset of, I'm gonna get out of this. I'm gonna get out of this. We're gonna get out of this. And I'm always gonna feel that way, even if I was put into a box and chained up. And heaven forbid that happens to me. God, please do not allow that to happen. Because I can talk the talk, God. I honestly don't want to walk that walk. I know that I will always believe in myself, even if I'm chained up and can't move. I will believe that my soul is still free. I am free. Again, talk is cheap, and I pray God doesn't test me for that. But I think this relates to what I've been learning today regarding eye for an eye. You're allowed to fight back. Don't be weak. Don't be weak. Don't just resist. Don't just sit there and just get taken. Don't just resist. Don't just resist by not resisting. Sometimes that definitely is the play, pacifism. But it's not always the play. At least I don't think it is. It hasn't worked for me. Slaves were only owned by the rich. Bro, we still are slaves. Slavery is just a different form. For example, 99% of people who do the hard labor in the US, the physical labor that nobody wants to do, are immigrants. So it's just it's a system of slavery. And I'm not even saying that it should be some other way. I don't know how else the world would work besides people being motivated by money. Kurt, let's do it freaking today. Kurt, you want to hop on stream in 25 minutes at 3:30 Texas time? Tacaverse in the Don't Be Fat gang. Welcome, Tacaverse! Okay. Let's plan something. What about tomorrow, Kurt? Do you need me to give you like a time? Because tomorrow I'll be researching something for the beginning of the stream. In the second half, I always talk to people normally. So, we could talk. I can do tomorrow after 6. Okay, I probably won't be streaming tomorrow after 6. What about Wednesday, Kurt? What about Wednesday? Wednesday, are you free before 6? Or is it your schedule, you're free after 6 for the next several days? Dr. J, shut up, little boy. Okay, you work 10 to 6. Okay, Kurt, I'll hit you up. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know if it's going to work this week then. Because I don't know if I'm going to be streaming after 6. Where'd it go? Where'd the chat go? Okay, W's Kurt. Hey, Takaver's got that green name. Come on, Taka. Roro, how we doing? I don't remember, brother. Okay, slavery a choice. Y'all got, hey, who thinks slavery a choice, though?
For 400 years? For 400 years? That sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all? You know, like, it's like we're mentally in prison. I like the word prison because slavery goes too direct to the idea of blacks. It's like slavery, Holocaust.
It's a choice. It's a choice not to resist it, though. That's what I think he means. It sounds like a choice. You have to resist it. What I think is the Quran is saying is resist it. Resist it. Resist it. You have to resist and break free.